Now, we had a hearing in the David case where more evidence was brought to light by the prosecution. I've seen a few media outlets saying David and Celeste had a sexual relationship. Guys, we're stepping off on the wrong foot here. This is not a relationship. David is a grown-ass man. This is straight up abuse. The prosecution alleges David was 18 and Celeste was 11 when they first met. This is a pretty important point I've seen people arguing on. The Bender defenders for David group of individuals are claiming that David was 17 while he was dating her. Like that helps their case in any way. Because the legal aspect aside, 17 and 11 would have still been an absolutely abhorrent age difference. 11 is literally a child. Their consent means nothing at that age, since they can't even make logical decisions. To use the argument that they were both minors is completely baffling to me. This really goes to show how many incels we have living on the internet space with us. He allegedly also started messaging her like, "Where are you?" and stuff after literally stabbing her to death, which was an argument that the defense was gonna use, saying how could David have killed her if he was messaging her and asking where she is. Holy, this guy thinks he's slick. He watched her bleed out and then went on Amazon and bought bags, a pool, and a burn cage. To those of you who don't know what a burn cage is, it's like a steel container used for incinerating things like leaves and wooden logs and shit. He also bought shovels from Home Depot as well as things to cut off her finger, and reportedly, you guys might want to lean back on this one, he bought 2 chainsaws, which I'm presuming he used to dismember. Brother. So the story or motive that the prosecution is providing is that these two were quote-unquote dating. They used to show up on live streams on their Discord, and the mods and community there didn't know her age, which just sounds like baloney. Then one day when she was upset that David was talking to other women and threatened to out their whole relationship, he called an Uber to bring her to his house, and then I think everyone knows what happened next. He placed her in the pool he bought so her blood wouldn't spill onto the garage floor, and this rings true because there were blue plastic bits found in her wound. Just extremely disturbing stuff. Absolutely tragic. But what I found most appalling is that the prosecution also provided text messages where both of them discussed her pregnancy and an abortion. This rabbit hole just keeps going deeper and deeper. This man is the epitome of evil. Even his own brother Caleb Burke, following David's arrest, said all pedophiles and rapists should die, period, on his Instagram story. Maybe we need to bring back the electric chair for this one. There's gonna be a preliminary hearing by the end of May where the judge usually decides if there's enough evidence for the case to move forward while the defense tries to drop the charges. So we're gonna see what happens then.